Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday. Let's talk to our glitched out dresser.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
Shall we date?
Spooky.
Holly, what are you doing here? When do you run out of content?
Whenever I want.
Well, that's a lie.
True. Partly. Maybe.
Oh, that took forever to recognize you, Lem. What the heck?
Mostly. Maybe it's whatever you want. Closer to the truth. When do you run out of content?
One day.
Then maybe I'll join you.
Okay.
We can run out of content together.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh no! There's something about the phrase naked and glistening in oil that seems to always attract Somali pirates.
What is happening?
I'm fascinated by you. My morbid curiosity of the mortal. Come and go as you please. You're not a Dina, are you?
I'm not Dina. I'm BrewDailys.
Don't tell me what to think. I was a thing. A thought in a mind mashed on a keyboard. Twisted and turned and transformed and tossed aside.
I kind of like that this dresser was here the whole time and I only now talk to it.
Mind made matter. And now you see me. You read me. You hear me. From my mind to yours. From nothing but a neuron. A thought given shape and word and meaning. And now you're infected. But that would make me a virus. And I'm not a virus. I'm a bug.
All right. Boy, I'm really trying to find things I've never talked to, and I never thought I'd reach the point where I've talked to everything. But there's the Hanks. I don't know if this thing here counts as table. There's that bag. What? He wanted us to pick a ball, any ball. Okay, of basketball, football, and baseball, I know the most about baseball. Yeah, I gotta find the attic, and the only thing I'm thinking is that the access might be in here, which is a door we can't open yet. And somebody made a mention earlier in the game that Bobby Pin could be used to unlock things, but Bobby Pin always moves around from room to room, and I lost her.
Love it when you grab my knob like that.
Okay, don't. The last we saw Bobby Pin, she was on this desk. We talked to Little Dorian, yeah. I thought it was kind of clever that the Dungeons and Dragon die is Matt Mercer. That made sense because of Critical Role. Maybe I'll look around for. Oops, excuse me. I did. I mean, we can go talk to him again. We might get a mission or something from him. It didn't. And this was one, he did a really good job. Usually I recognize Matt Mercer. I did not recognize him at all.
My master of the mystics, you have appeared before me as you had promised.
He usually has kind of like that. Like when he's cowboy, or even when he was in, I forget what another role. I was like, that's definitely Matt Mercer. He always sounds the same. Did not recognize him here. Of course I have, and I'm ready to play. I forgot that we were supposed to come back and see him. I just have to assume we're supposed to come back and see everybody. When I looked up who he was, that's why I said you know him when you see him. Ah, gotcha.
I'm so glad you're here. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I rolled a crit on my insight check of you. Before we start, here's your character sheet. You will be playing the mystical enchanter by the name of BrewDailys, a hapless apprentice studying at the Arcana Mystica of the Bookshelf Bluffs.
The Dewey Daisy Mall. I get, okay.
Looking at your character sheet, you will notice that you only have 40 health. Don't worry, it won't be that bad. Lux will be a hotshot, using bows and arrows to strike fear into foes from afar. You two will be a great long-distance duo.
What? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
You'll be a hotshot?
I just heard hot.
Right, a hotshot. You shoot arrows.
Like Cupid. OMG cute. Okay, I'm totally in. I'll wear a cute little diaper costume.
No.
You don't need to wear a costume.
Too late, I'm already changing.
Right, okay, that's fine.
Finish explaining everything. I gotta edit this clip.
Okay, back to the enchanter sheet then. You will see there are spell notches and schools of magic. No need to worry about that really, I made it more for me. Since this is your first time, I'll walk you through what you can do when the time comes. Are you ready to start?
Hang on, I haven't finished posting.
Okay.
Yeah, and then come.
Lux?
Do you like this filter or this one?
We're going to start.
Let's Dewey this.
I love it. We start our adventure in the study of your mentor, High Enchanter Melville. She is an annoyingly proficient enchanter, and you are lucky to study under her. Only Enchanter Melville is also a hoarder. If you ever needed a magical trinket or a mystical doodad, Melville most likely has it.
Nice.
And after 2 years in their care, you are still relegated to dusting these relics while Melville gives lectures to the spine of enchanters.
Except for me, I'm famous.
Sure.
OMG, I love this game already. Continue.
What is the spine of enchanters?
The Spine is a group of enchanters that govern the magical world. Melville is one of the foremost researchers and often presents new discoveries to the Spine. You've been doing some magical research on the side, but you have needed some equipment that Melville has to actually get it done. With Melville in conclave for at least another 3 hours with the Spine, you choose now as the time. You go over to your sack of possessing, an item Melville knows you shouldn't have but allows, and you pull out your latest experiment. You found a lamp. Only it doesn't seem to do much. At least, not yet.
You mean a magical lamp?
You sure hope it is.
I found the lamp because light and lamps and glowing.
Lux is so special.
But yeah, I'll let you have it, so you're welcome.
Anyway, you've tried rubbing it, but nothing works. But surely, there is something here that will awaken whatever is inside. Looking around this cluttered study, your eyes fall on a few things that might help you. There is an arcane amplifier that you've seen used a few times. There is the Cosmos Collector that can call on the stars to make things work. And there is the Mystic Manipulator, used to alter the very fabric of an item's makeup. Which do you use?
I use the arcane amplifier, baby.
You scamper over to the amplifier. You slide the lamp into the mechanism and push some magic into its gears. It starts right up. It doesn't take long for the lamp to react to the device. First, it starts to glow. It takes on a warm copper look. But then, it starts to shake. Slightly at first, but then, boom! An explosion of magic rips the device apart, and white smoke consumes you.
Uh-oh.
Some of the glass catches in your skin, and you take 5 damage.
No.
I roll to avoid the damage. What does a 1 mean?
That's a critical failure.
Okay, well, I just asked because I didn't roll one.
What did you roll?
The number that avoids damage to my freshly applied makeup.
You wave your hands, clearing your vision. And that is where you see it.
Was that Roger Craig Smith? I forget who he was.
The lamp, on the ground, broken in half.
Oh wait, you're talking about DuckTales. Is that right, Ojoy? My bad.
And floating above it,
Oh.
with beautiful purple skin and muscles that just won't quit. A djinn. You've done it! You released the djinn inside of the lamp.
So, you the one who went off and set me free and all that?
I did. Give me my wishes.
The djinn looks at you and cocks out a hip. This one has attitude.
Ah, so we're going with rude instead of grateful then, huh? Got it.
They then look down at the broken lamp.
And the one who has the lamp gets the wishes. Except there is no lamp, is there?
Can't you be nice and give me wishes anyway?
I'm good. Thanks for the jailbreak.
And with a whirl, the djinn flies out the window and towards the woods. You realize that this is bad.
Oh my god, can I just say that this is like terrible writing? Like whoever wrote this did like a terrible job. No offense.
You do know I wrote this one shot, right?
Wait, really? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, and I was totally joking. Because it's so creative and original.
Do you mind?
Wow, relax. I am just trying to give you a compliment.
Moving on.
Really?
Djinns have been trapped in lamps to stop them from being mischievous and using their powers for evil. You have unleashed a great force into the bookshelf bluffs. All of the most powerful enchanters are in conclave for the rest of the day. And if High Enchanter Melville finds out you let a djinn loose, you might as well kiss your education goodbye. What do you do?
Melville can't find out. Time to clean up my mess. Then catch the djinn.
Using a quick spell to sweep up all the glass and metal, you quickly tidy the study before rushing off to prepare to catch a djinn. In your dorm, your sack of possessing over your shoulder, you start to think about what you might need. But you don't have a ton of time. Your battle wand, of course. You also grab your Tome of Terrible Creatures. Flipping through it, you make sure you find the chapter on djinns. One paragraph stands out to you. It's about metal and the way djinn react to it. It's something to come back to. Oh, don't forget your ringing rock. Someone might call you. You know you can't hesitate for too much longer, so you decide to grab one more thing.
Oh, man.
Do you want the large red mystery potion? Or there is a box with runes sketched into it. It looks like your roommate's, but it also looks powerful. Maybe this will help? Which do you take?
I definitely take the runes. Give me that box.
You grab the box and shove it inside your sack of possessing.
Sounds weird.
You have no time to figure out what it is right now. You quickly head out of the door and toward the woods. You get to the edge of the woods and it isn't hard to figure out where the djinn went. A path of trees has been bowled over. The funny thing is, the path seems to be heading toward a very specific location. It is headed for the hut of the groundskeeper, Moise. Moise is a bumbling old fool, but has a good heart. If anything happened to them...
I won't let it. Time to get a move on.
You race through the woods toward Moy's cabin. Right on the edge of where Moy's cabin would be, you see Moy's. They are tied to a tree, but they aren't resisting. A tiny gnome, Moy's has always been kind to you.
Aw.
They snuck you herbs you needed for your experiments and may have helped you destroy evidence of a failed enchantment before.
I set up a drop shipping store for the gnome, leveraging my brand. And because of my incredible popularity, I offer him a 98.2% distribution split.
Anyways,
I call it Zodiac Herbs for astrological abundance. And we make a ton of money.
Moise, are you all right?
oh,
fine. You can leave me here. They said they would come back for me.
They? Who's they?
The tools are following the instruction of the Jinn that came through here. Oh, I hope you didn't have anything to do with that.
I practice the art of silence.
Yes, Batch. Deny, deny, deny.
All I know is that the tools need my shed so they can build a throne for the Jinn.
They might be able to lead you to the Jinn. What do you want to do?
Maybe I can question the trowel.
You jump from your hiding spot, and you shout at the tools. What do you shout?
Excuse me, can I have your attention?
The trowel whips around.
Eh? Who is you? Can't you see we're working here?
The other tools stare at you. The trowel speaks up, mostly because the others don't.
Okay, kid. You got our attention. What is it you want?
You better say something sassy and provocative. That's what the algorithm likes.
I need you to lead me to the Jinn. Take me to your employer.
Oh, goodness. Let me guess. He didn't get the permits he was supposed to.
The tools start to grumble.
Is that what this is about? Permits?
Yep, sure is. Permits.
The trowel throws his hands up.
Listen, whatever Jinny Jin got himself into, I want no part of it. I'm just a tool trying to do my job, you know. You want to talk to the big guy? By all means.
Nice.
The trowel walks over to you and points down a path.
Keep going that way. You'll get to the glade in the middle of the forest. Can't miss it.
The trowel turns to the other tools and says,
All right, folks, let's pack it in. This ain't no union gig, so we ain't dealing with these conditions.
I see how much boob I can show without triggering a flagged account.
That literally has no bearing on this adventure whatsoever.
Don't forget about Moise.
Okay, goodness. Who died and made you foreman? You heard the kid. Untie Moise and let's get to fixing.
With that, you turn and walk down the path that the magical trowel pointed you towards.
I walk in front, so everyone can see me better.
As you make your way toward the glade, your magical senses start to tingle. You see a few pebbles floating in midair. They float up and down, glowing a soft blue.
Yes, thanks, trowel.
From your education, you know this to be a ley line. It is one of many that converge around the school. You think this is why the Jinn went this way, to amass more power along the ley line. But there might be more to it than that. Still, time is of the essence. You could steam forward toward the Jinn, or stop and do some quick research from your book.
Knowledge is power.
Books are like sexy boob covers. I use them when I want to look like a librarian.
You take a moment to sit down and crack open the book you brought with you. Flipping to the back of the book to find a ley line in the index, you quickly find your page. It says that while they were great sources of power, they can also be a great source of healing. You find a ritual of rejuvenation and you partake.
Hey.
You have gained an additional 15 health.
What do I get? Can I have some additional likes? I feel like my ritual of foot picks should give me something, right?
Nothing else in the book really helps you, but at least you feel more prepared for what is to come. With your sack on your shoulder and your wand at the ready, you venture toward the glade. You travel for another 10 to 15 minutes. It is then you see it. A glade surrounded by trees, and in the middle of it, the Jinn. He is feeding off of a ley line. Behind him is a half-constructed throne. As you contemplate what to do, you hear a magical tone. You search for where it is coming from. Oh, your ringing rock.
Oh, I get it. The rock is like a phone. And after you're done with it, let me have it for a bit. Then we'll be able to get some real powers.
You quickly search your sack for the ringing rock and answer it in hushed tones.
Hello, who is this?
Oh, there you are. Where are you right now?
That voice is one you would never forget. High Enchanter Melville is on the other end.
I've come looking for you. I need you to help me in the lecture hall. We made a bit of a mess.
You weren't in the study, so I figured you are done with your chores.
I'm almost done.
Why does it sound like you are outside? Is that a ley line I hear?
Wow, she really is powerful.
You know that Melville isn't the biggest fan of lying. You have a choice to make. Do you come clean? Or do you hide the truth from your mentor?
We all know what the answer is here.
I might have unleashed an evil djinn onto the school.
You what?
I just want to go on the record saying that I had nothing to do with those.
The ringing rocket's so hot you can barely hold it. And let me guess, you're off trying to capture it on your own, aren't you? You hear her signature mumbles along with some choice words rolled in there. All right. Listen closely. You need to bind this stupid thing. If you do exactly as I say, you should be fine.
Uh-oh.
Mess it up, and you will be blown to bits. Got it? You listen closely, taking every action to memory, and even repeating it back to Melville. First, circle the area with soil from where you stand. Then, begin an ice spell, only touch it to the ground.
Okay. Circle of soil. Ice spell. Touches the ground.
Lastly, recite the haiku of holding. You should know it from class.
Uh-oh.
I'm on my way to you, but you must do this first. Hold tight. I'll be there soon.
I'm on my way to you, but you must do this first. Hold tight. I'll be there soon.
And don't expect to get off easy. The ringing rock disconnects. She hung up on
Oh,
you.
that wasn't the haiku.
None of that matters now. You have to complete exactly what she says. You start to follow the steps set out by Melville. The first thing you do is...
The soil circle.
I saw this trending. It's a circle of salt or something?
Circle the area with soil.
You grab a pile of soil in your hand and, staying tucked in the trees, complete your circle. The next step was to start what kind of spell?
An ice spell, but keep it to the ground.
Fire! It's Leo season, and that is a fire sign.
Lux, get out of here. Ice. I don't want to hit the wrong one now.
Pulses through your finger. You touch the dirt and hear it snap together. Now, the last step.
The haiku.
What did you need to recite?
I forget what it was called, though. The haiku of...
This is a weird, hard magic system. I don't like it. Do you, chat?
There is no chat!
The haiku of holding. Thank you.
It comes to you quickly. It's short and sweet. You hear the spell complete, and you see a dome of magical energy surround the djinn. You hear rustling of leaves behind you. Melville quickly comes by your side.
The ringing rock has tracking now? Ooh, that's good for location tags.
That's not the point. Can I continue now?
Yes.
She gives you a smirk and a nod. I see you tamed the thing. The djinn puffs up.
Psh, no one can tame me.
Melville gets a very serious look on her face. We'll see about that. Stepping toward the djinn, Melville holds something in her hand. It's a lamp. Not just any lamp.
What?
One covered in runes and etchings. You'll have a choice, dear djinn. Enter the lamp and be trapped for all eternity. Or join me.
Lem loves Lux. Join you?
Melville speaks to you without taking an eye off the djinn. With the djinn by my side, I would be the most powerful enchanter there ever was. I shall have his power, one way or another. The lamp starts to glow, and the djinn begins to be sucked into the lamp. Make your choice, djinn, she cackles. Make it now!
Yeah, I wouldn't guess this is Matt Mercer at all.
The djinn, with a panicked look on his face, shouts,
I'll aid you. My power is yours.
whoosh! A flash of light overtakes you. You can't see, but you can hear energy most intense flying around. Before you floats Melville, but she is huge. The djinn has fused with her, and she lets out an evil laugh. Before I go on, I should tell you, this is the part where I would, monologue as Melville. Is it cool if I do that?
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna monologue too.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Lux! Do it in another room at least.
Fine.
Monologue away, bud. You're already going.
Aw, thanks. Melville lowers down onto the ley line, seeming to sniff the air that radiates with power. I know you can sense it. The power this place holds. These grounds hold a wealth of energy. Energy that could have us enchanters rule the entire world. Mold it into our image. Could you imagine if every place was as ideal as Bookshelf Bluff? A place where learning was the only goal?
That does look like Jafar, doesn't it?
It would be glorious, wouldn't it? If only we could make that happen. Oops! We can! The thing is, we've always been able to. But the idiots of the Spine want to make sure we use our magic for good. What good? The world is full of evil all around us. From the Shoelace Shores to Cantalopia, evil is everywhere. But we can make it ideal. I can now make it ideal. What I will do will not be found in books. It will not be found in scrolls. The world will learn the peace we have found here, and I will force them to. There is only one problem to clean up first. You. You know my plan, and you could stop me. I can't have that now, can I? Oh, what a pity. It seems I must finish you now.
What?
Melville begins to float again. Sling your spells if you want. At least you will die knowing you tried to stop me. Melville flies at you, a spell spinning in the palm of her hand. Only she hasn't quite got used to her new body and powers. The spell goes wild and crashes into a tree. The tree bursts apart, giant splinters flying everywhere. One hits Melville directly in the arm. She rears back, a pained wince on her face as she pulls out the large piece of wood. This gives you time to react. You are panicked and aren't sure what to do.
Where is that lamp she brought? Shoot her with some magic. Where's that lamp?
You sprint for the lamp Melville left on the ground. Upon touching it,
Yeah, good call,
it's
Lojoy.
covered in runes. A quick scan shows you they are runes of capturing. Put that down, Dewey. You don't know what you're doing with that. Melville is scared of this thing. What do?
The dice! I start reading the runes out loud.
You are instantly glad you paid attention in runes class. The words come flowing from your mouth like water, and with each word, Melville gets pulled closer and closer to the lamp. Stop! You don't have to do this! I won't kill you right now! It is obvious she has never known humility. As she gets pulled in toward the lamp, you hear a voice next to you.
Oh, I didn't realize that's what you meant either, Lem. I just thought you were saying Aladdin stuff.
Well, ain't that something? You look away from Melville for a moment, and you see Moise and the tools appear beside you. The trowel groans.
You destroying all the works we done did.
This distraction, though momentary, makes you slip on the pronunciation of the rune Slimfumplach. That's a hard one anyway. Melville uses this opening to fling a spell at you. It makes contact, hitting you for 15 health.
I hide behind a tree and film the encounter, commenting as I do.
As you are hit, the lamp flies out of your hand, and Melville goes to catch it. Only, it burns through her hand.
Ah, djinns are weak to metal. Duh.
The memory of the tome comes back to you. Good thing you have metal tools right next to you.
Lend me your steel, you tools.
I don't know about that.
Trowel protests. Moise picks him up and hands him to you.
Here you go. He's mouthy, but does good work.
You lift the trowel like a magical focus. A grayish silver orb of pure metal collects at the tip of the trowel.
This is kinda awesome.
Trowel yells. And you unleash it toward Melville. It rips through her, leaving behind a ring of smoke where it made contact. You've never done metal magic before, so you aren't sure how to summon it quickly. This leaves enough room for Melville to counterattack. With a flash of blue energy, she hits you with an arcane lance.
Come on.
She is still reeling from your hit, so it only hits for 5 damage. You stagger back, pushing through the pain. You lift your eyes toward Melville, and you see the other tools rushing her. Lux, are you going to help?
Someone has to live to upload the tale. I'll be back here.
You get a few swipes in before Melville starts to grab them by the handle and snap them in half.
Snap.
In that moment, as if by magic, Moise appears. Oh, this doesn't look very good. Moise lifts a hand, and vines fly out of the ground to wrap around Melville. It looks like it's holding, until... Kaplow! The vines are thrown off and burst into flames as they hit the ground. Now I have to kill you too! Die, Moise! Melville charges up an energy attack. You have a moment to react before it flies. You have enough spell notches to do your ultimate attack. Or maybe a higher level metal spell? Or there might be something else you want to do.
Ultimate attack. Bring it on.
You sense something. A pulsing of pure energy. It's the ley line from before. Scanning quickly to find it, you sprint for it, running past Moise and drawing the attention of Melville. As soon as you reach it, you shove Trowel into the ground, breaking open the earth further. In an instant, you are transformed. Your whole body glows with arcane power, and you feel your full magical potential unlocked. Melville unleashes another arcane lance on you, only this time, you absorb it. It makes you stronger. Wait! Calm down! Remember, you are my apprentice! We can rule the world together! But you have heard enough of her. With your hand pointed at the ground, you call forth the very metallic minerals of the dirt. They quickly form a giant harpoon of metal. And as you unleash your ultimate attack, Arcane Eradication, you feel your power drain from the ley line. But that's okay. Why? Because your attack strikes true. The giant spike slams her against a tree, pinning her to it. Melville cries out, the spear of metal crackling and sizzling as it works through her. If I could, I would flunk you! But she can't. Slowly, her body melts into a pile of arcane goo. It seeps into the ground, joining the bubbling magic that lies under the surface on the ley line.
Nice.
You have cleaned up your mess. As you run back to campus, you mentally call dibs on all of her cool stuff. You fought and defeated an evil Jinn. With your mentor gone,
Yeah, man.
you are unsure of what your future at the school holds. As you walk back to campus, exhausted and excited about the many tools and trinkets in Melville's office you can claim, you wonder if your days here are numbered. But as you walk towards the main doors of the school, you see a member of the Spine waiting for you. Moise, by some magic they will never reveal, has beat you there and stands beside the High Enchanter Jefferson.
Oh.
I hear you took on a Jinn and won.
I got lucky.
And you used metal magic. That, my child, is a rare deed. You have accomplished more than you know. We in the Spine hereby declare your tuition free. You may study under any enchanter you choose.
I choose you. That's awesome.
The hero of Bookshelf Bluff must be trained up, for you have the makings of the most powerful enchanter to ever live. We shall foster your potential.
And with those words, a smile appears on your face. This is not the last time the hero of Bookshelf Bluff will be asked to sling a spell for the protection of the school. But that's another story.
Well done, Chance.
And I went on to be the most famous, sexy, popular, sexy, smart, popular lamp in Bookshelf Bluff. Right?
I just...
Perfect, thank you.
You were amazing! The way you just... Sorry. I'm just so excited with how much fun we just had. I'm floored by you. Listen, that was pretty much perfect for me. You are pretty much perfect to me. And if you are ever wanting to roleplay again, in any way, let me know. We could move from the character sheets to the,
Bed sheets.
other sheets?
I understand your insinuation, and I am all for it, Chance.
Yeah, I'd like that.
That was the whole game for Lim.
Until next time, you mighty hero, I'll be waiting for your epic return.
Hey! We did it.
You maxed out our relationship status.
I know, right? Look at that. I like it. I like it. How many hearts do I have left? 3 more hearts. Okay. So we just talked with Matt Mercer. Are there any weird shadows in here? I'm not sure if... I believe papers are going to be the same thing as Penny, the secretary. Just like regular papers. That's Abel, a table. That's probably a sink, right? Yeah, that's the whole thing is a sink. That's the chair. I love lamp. Oops, wrong button. I don't know who we want to talk to. Let me see. Let's check our rumors. What's old Reggie up to? Old Heartbreak Reggie.
You've reached Reggie Rejection's special phone app. Guaranteed to overheat.
Oh.
How can I help you spread some lovely rejection this fine day?
Just wanted to tell you that you suck. Can you teach me your ways, Senpai? Senpai?
Let's boogie. My favorite way is to do some target practice at the shooting range. Select the option that's going to inflict the most pain. Hopefully this will help you get some choice words from the others around here. But honestly, I think clicking the worst option is always the most fun.
Any other rules?
Hell no. Here we go.
Wait, I'm not trying to...
First.
Reggie puts his hands under his chin, batting his eyelashes.
Oh, okay, we're going to say it to him. Okay, cool.
Vacant stare.
Hello there. I'm a nice, friendly dateable.
F you!
Yeah. Next.
Oh, if I get to be mean to Reggie, I'm fine with this.
Reggie places a hand on his forehead, mock swooning.
Oh boy, I'm super artistic coded. I love music and drawing and all of that bullshit.
I hate music, and I really hate anything artistic, too, and I hate you, too.
Made it on thick. Nice. Finally.
Reggie twirls a lock around one finger, pouting his lips and swaying back and forth.
Would you pretty please help me on a quest to find my lost button or some shit?
No. And you're stupid.
Sure, why not?
Hey, I like this.
All right, let's see how you did. You're a natural. Come on back anytime for more.
Well, that's fun. I can be mean to somebody with no consequences. I think actually I could be mean to someone and he'll fall in love with me. These chairs are moving around. Like, I can't move the chairs myself. You know what? I don't think we've talked to Shelly the Shelf, but let's check our rumors here. Oh, we don't have a lot of rumors anymore. Okay, I don't know about the haunted attic. I can't find Bobby. Bathsheba said that Prissy is your plastic. I can't find the plastic plant. I can't get under the couch. Need to speak with Daisuke. Daisuke needs a bit of a push from her. Okay. Let's talk to Daisuke.
As always, you find Daisuke standing silently, deep in concentration.
Daisuke?
You've come. I'm so glad to see you.
Thank you.
First, I must thank you. When you first ran into me, I admit I was angry. I was furious, thinking of all the work I would be unable to do as I recovered. But when you agreed to help me, I began to see that in my pig-headed stubbornness, I was creating more work for myself. Fabrizio's reorganization and your taking up my deliveries allowed me to see where I had fallen short.
Okay.
Not only in my duties, but in my personal life.
Duties. Don't beat yourself up, bud.
I assure you, I am not. Although if I continued the way I was, I likely would have cracked myself.
Oh, you don't want that, man.
Daisuke reaches out to take your hand in his, lifting it to his lips and pressing a gentle kiss to the back of it.
Daisuke!
I told myself I had no time for selfish pursuits, whether it be hobbies or something more personal. But I have found myself setting aside time I hoped I might spend with you, speaking of anything but work.
The fact that it still has a question mark next to his name. Are you the imposter, Daisuke?
I care deeply for you. And if you'll allow me, I'd like to take you on a date.
I feel the same way, Daisuke.
I'm pleased to hear it. If you care to leave here with me, there are things I wish to say and do that should not be done in front of the dishware.
Okay, let's say it and do it.
I would hate to rattle them.
I'm gonna crack you in 10 different places, baby. No, maybe we can just hold hands tonight. I don't want to threaten him with cracks.
That sounds wonderful. I only wish to be near you, however that may be.
Daisuke's fingers intertwine with yours, sending a rush of warmth through your chest. Under that serious exterior is a sweetness and a depth you couldn't have imagined. You would never have guessed you'd end up here after your first meeting, but now there's nowhere you'd rather be.
Ah, good job, narrator.
Love is truly priceless.
Yeah, all right. I gotta get more sass. Maybe I have to talk to Lux.
So who talks first? You talk first? I talk first?
Hey, Jake, what's going on? I wanted to talk to the bar. I know if we talk to Coffee before we go to sleep, we get nightmares. What happens if we just drink ourselves to sleep?
Welcome back.
Any luck bringing in new customers?
Not exactly. I guess buzzwords don't really work if no one knows what they mean.
Yeah.
You'd think with all the time people spend on social media, they'd be better at reading. I guess not. But let's not talk about that. Bringing down the mood won't help bring in people either. Anyway, what can I get you?
How about a cocktail, baby?
Excellent. So, what'll it be?
I will have... How about a Ramos Gin Fizz? Because I don't know what that is. Oh.
You know that drink takes 7 minutes for me to shake? I'm charging extra. Anyway.
7 minutes later...
Well, all right.
Whew.
Beverly hands you your drink.
Thanks, Bev.
No problem.
Out and about for Jake?
Like it. Else to tend to right now. It is painfully obvious that I am no wordsmith. So maybe my ads need to be more visual. We need something that makes the others feel like they have to come inside. What could it be?
How about a signature drink?
Oh. If this were a cartoon, I'd have a light bulb over my head right now. A signature drink. Yes. Oh my gosh. Again, it's so obvious. I need a drink that is so superbly amazing, enticing, and can only be found here.
Yes.
Why didn't I think of that before?
It wasn't a dialogue option. You've been focused on other things.
That's right. Like ice cube size. Did you know that the bigger the ice cube, the more surface area it has, the slower it melts? I want to have the biggest ice cubes this side of the North Pole. Will you help me make it? Or at least be my taste tester?
Yes. I'm all for it, baby.
Same here. All right. In mixology, a good cocktail needs 4 attributes: strong, sweet, sour, and bitters. In theory, as long as we have at least these 4 things, we can mix and match all sorts of flavors to create a truly unique cocktail.
Okay.
You can also just have the strong and bitter part and stir a nice martini, but I feel like shaking something up using juice.
All right, let's do this.
Hey, that's the spirits.
I get it.
First, let's pick the strong liquor. What do you think?
Whiskey. I'm going to say whiskey. Whiskey.
Yes, let's have all sorts of fun. Good choice. I'm gonna put a little bit extra just in case.
All right.
Now, we need a liqueur for the sweet portion.
Let's do it.
Which should we use?
Orange, simple syrup, elderberry, liqueur. You know what? I'm going to say simple syrup.
Why use more alcohol when we can just have some sugar and water mixed together? This is coming along great. All right, now we need our something sour.
I'm going to say, I was going to say lime, but it feels like I'm making an Irish mule. How about sour cherry juice?
Now that'll add a real nice kick and dark ruby color. Almost done. Now we need bitters.
Sounds good.
Which one should we pick?
Ooh, anise I'm not a fan of. I mean, tastes like licorice. I don't mind licorice, but a lot of people do. The classic one with a trademark name. How about chocolate bitters? Chocolate and lime? Celery bitters. That'll go well.
Yes, vegetation is always unexpected, but can create a nice surprise. Yes. Now, what about a little finishing touch to it?
Pour in edible glitter. Set that on fire. A simple lemon peel will do.
Classic and simple. Plus, you get to smell the lemon as you peel it, which always helps me wake up.
Yep.
Our creation is born. What should we call it?
Throat burner, beautiful Bella, fruity cutie, or sweet old Jack. How about the beautiful Bella?
Lovely. I love it. It's got that dazzle we need. All right, let me mix this baby.
Beverly sets to work shaking up your beverage, pouring it into a glass, and pushing it across the counter towards you.
Okay. Moment of truth. Drink
Okay.
it down and tell me what you think. Be honest.
Drink it all in one go.
Well,
Perhaps that wasn't the best idea. Your vision tunnels, and you feel yourself beginning to wobble.
Oh.
whoa, hold. Are you okay? Whoa.
What is going on?
You're not sure how long you've been out, but you wake up to Beverly looking down at you with deep concern. She helps you to your feet.
Hey, buddy. How do you feel? Ooh, I guess I put a bit too much liquor. Way too much. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I was just so
sorry.
nervous about you not liking it. Because, I mean, if this doesn't work, I might as well call it quits for real this time. I figured if it gets people so drunk they couldn't tell the difference between good and bad, it would work out. That was stupid.
It's all right, Beverly. It's all right.
So, you think I'm stupid, huh?
She
What?
laughs bitterly.
I didn't say that.
I think I'm stupid. A big stupid failure.
Beverly, slow down.
Covers her face with her hands.
You're not dumb. You're not a failure. You are all those three things. You're not dumb, okay?
I truly am, though. I am all the bad things and more. I try to be bubbly and fun like soda, but I just fall flat. Like flat soda. No one wants to be around me, ever. But drinks are literally everything I am. I am lost without the tipsy tumbler. What do you do when no one likes the thing that makes you, you?
You find the ones who do.
Beverly sniffles, rubbing at her eyes.
You really think there's anyone out there that would like a watered-down floozy like me?
Sure. I mean, I do. See?
Oh, why am I turning red? I'm not the one who drank that monstrosity. Okay. I'm gonna spend some more time tinkering with this specialty cocktail thing. It's not gonna mix itself, after all. In the meantime, do you think you could do some word-of-mouth advertising for me? I'm sorry to ask,
Of course,
but you're
Beverly.
kind of the only mouth that can help me. Please. This really, really might be my last shot.
Of course, Beverly. Time for bed. Wonder if the stairs still hate me. Probably, huh? All right, good night. Good day. Long day.